Imagine a man who walks into a room and without saying a word, every eye turns to him. Not because he's loud, not because he's flashy, but because there's something about him, an unshakable presence, a quiet storm of confidence that pulls you in like gravity. He's not chasing approval, not bending to fit anyone's mold. He's a Sigma male, a rare enigma who lives by his own code. But here's the question that will keep you up at night. What is it about him that makes women powerless to resist? What does he say, or perhaps how does he say it, that leaves hearts racing and minds haunted long after he's gone? Today we're peeling back the layers of this magnetic mystery. We're diving into the 5 things Sigma males say that captivate women, and why so many regret misjudging them. Buckle up, because this journey will shift how you see confidence, connection, and the quiet power of authenticity. Welcome to Elderly Life, a sanctuary for those who seek wisdom, depth, and the courage to live unapologetically. If you're someone who craves insights that spark growth, who wants to uncover the quiet strengths that define a meaningful life, you're in the right place. Hit that subscribe button and join our community of thinkers, dreamers, and doers. Ring the notification bell so you never miss a moment of inspiration. Let's walk this path together, starting with the captivating world of the Sigma male. What makes a Sigma male so irresistible? It's not just his actions, it's his words, carefully chosen, dripping with intention, and wrapped in a quiet confidence that cuts through the chaos of the world. Picture a man standing alone at a crowded party, not shouting for attention, but drawing every gaze with the weight of his presence. His voice, when he speaks, isn't loud, but it lands like a stone in the still water, rippling through the hearts of those who hear it. This is the Sigma male's power, a way of speaking that's raw, real, and rooted in a deep understanding of himself. Let's explore the 5 phrases Sigma males use that make them unforgettable, and the psychology behind why these words resonate so deeply. Number 1, I'm not looking for approval. Imagine a man who walks through life like he's already whole. He doesn't glance over his shoulder to see who's watching, doesn't tweak his words to win applause. When a Sigma male says, I'm not looking for approval, it's not arrogance, it's a declaration of freedom. These words are like a match struck in the dark, illuminating everything around him. They signal a man who's anchored in his own truth, untouched by the clamor of external validation. Psychologically, this is a game changer. In a world obsessed with likes, followers, and fleeting affirmations, most people are tethered to others' opinions. But the Sigma male, he's cut those strings. He's not molding himself to fit in, not bending to please. This independence is intoxicating because it's so rare. When a woman hears this phrase, it's like a jolt to the soul. It tells her this man isn't desperate, isn't chasing her to fill a void. He's complete, and that completeness is magnetic. Take James, for example. At a networking event, while others schmoozed and postured, James stood quietly sipping his drink. When a colleague asked why he didn't pitch himself harder, he smiled and said, I'm not looking for approval. The room seemed to pause. A woman nearby, Sarah, later admitted those words stuck with her for weeks. They weren't just words. They were a window into a man who lived on his own terms. And that kind of conviction is impossible to ignore. This phrase also frees the Sigma male from fear. By letting go of the need for approval, he sheds the weight of rejection. He speaks freely, acts authentically, and connects deeply. To a woman, this isn't just confidence. It's an invitation to a world where connection is real, unforced, and grounded in mutual respect. It's a reminder that the most attractive thing a man can do is know his worth and live like it. Number 2, I value my peace over drama. Picture a stormy sea, waves crashing, chaos reigning. Now imagine a man standing on the shore, calm, unshaken, his eyes steady as the tempest rages. When a Sigma male says, I value my peace over drama, he's not just speaking, he's revealing the compass that guides his life. This isn't a passive wish for quiet, it's a deliberate choice to protect his inner sanctuary. In a world where drama is almost a currency, gossip, conflicts, emotional roller coasters, The Sigma male chooses differently. He seeks clarity, balance, and tranquility. This choice is magnetic because it's so countercultural. Women, often caught in the whirlwind of emotional turbulence, find his calm presence like a safe harbor. It's not that he avoids emotion, he simply refuses to let chaos dictate his life. Consider Mia, who dated a string of men who thrived on arguments and intensity. Then she met Ethan, a Sigma male. When a petty dispute arose, he looked at her and said, "I value my peace over drama." It wasn't dismissive, it was a boundary, set with quiet strength. Mia felt a shift. For the first time, she saw a man who offered stability, not storms. That moment changed how she viewed relationships. Psychologically, this phrase signals emotional intelligence. The Sigma male isn't denying feelings, he's mastered them. He knows drama often stems from insecurity or a need for control, and he opts out. This sets a subtle but powerful boundary. He'll invest in connection, but not in chaos. To women, this is a promise of safety, a signal that life with him is a refuge, not a battlefield. It's a call to bring peace, not problems, and that clarity is louder than any shout. Number 3, I'm not afraid to walk away. There's a quiet power in knowing when to leave. When a Sigma male says, "I'm not afraid to walk away," it's not a threat, it's a truth, spoken with the weight of someone who's made peace with loss. This phrase is like a lightning bolt, striking at the heart of what makes him so compelling. It shows a man untethered to outcomes, unafraid to lose what doesn't serve his values. This confidence is rooted in emotional mastery. The Sigma male doesn't stay in relationships out of fear or desperation. He stays because it's real, mutual, and adds to his life. If it doesn't, he has the strength to let go. No pleading, no chasing, just a quiet step forward. This isn't coldness, it's clarity. He knows love shouldn't demand he sacrifice his integrity. Imagine Anna, who pushed a Sigma male, Liam, to see how far he'd bend. When she crossed a line, he looked at her and said, "I'm not afraid to walk away." It wasn't cruel, it was honest. Anna was stunned. For the first time, she realized this man wasn't playing games. He chose her because he wanted to, not because he needed to. That realization made her respect him more, but it also made her regret testing him. To women, this phrase is electrifying. It signals a man who sets boundaries and enforces them, not with anger, but with resolve. It's a reminder that true strength isn't in clinging, it's in knowing when to stay and when to leave. That kind of self-respect is unforgettable, leaving women haunted by the man who walked away without looking back. Number 4, I'm focused on my own goals. Visualize a man walking a path through a forest, his steps steady, his gaze fixed on a distant horizon. Distractions swirl around him, noise, temptations, fleeting pleasures. But he doesn't waver. When a Sigma male says, "I'm focused on my own goals," he's not just stating a fact. He's revealing the fire that drives him. This phrase is a beacon of purpose in a world often lost in aimlessness. Unlike those who chase validation or fleeting highs, the Sigma male is locked on his mission. His goals aren't about applause, they're about becoming the best version of himself. This focus is rare and captivating. Women, accustomed to men who shift their priorities to impress, find this unwavering drive refreshing. It's not just ambition, it's discipline, independence, and a quiet certainty that radiates confidence. Take Sophie, who met Daniel at a coffee shop. While others bragged about their achievements, Daniel spoke quietly about his work, saying, "I'm focused on my own goals." Sophie was intrigued. Over time, she saw him turn down distractions, parties, flings, to build his business. That dedication inspired her to pursue her own dreams. His focus wasn't just attractive, it was transformative. Psychologically, this phrase taps into a universal desire for purpose. The Sigma male's self-discipline and intrinsic motivation make him a leader, not a follower. To women, he's a man building something real, not chasing temporary validation. His focus says, "I'm creating a life that matters, and I don't need anyone's permission to do it." That certainty is impossible to resist. Number 5, I'm not here to please everyone. In a world where people twist themselves into knots to be liked, the Sigma male stands tall and says, "I'm not here to please everyone." These words are a manifesto, a refusal to play the game of conformity. They reflect a man who's chosen authenticity over approval, truth over performance. This mindset is revolutionary. Most people fear judgment, molding themselves to fit others' expectations. But the Sigma male knows pleasing everyone is a trap. He's not rude or defiant, he's intentional. He invests his energy in real connections, not shallow applause. This self-respect is magnetic because it's so rare. Women, often surrounded by men who perform to impress, find this authenticity like a breath of fresh air. Consider Rachel, who watched a Sigma male, Mark, at a social gathering. While others vied for attention, Mark stayed true to himself, quietly saying, "I'm not here to please everyone." Rachel was drawn to his confidence, his refusal to conform. Later, she realized that strength made her question her own need for approval. Mark's authenticity didn't just attract her, it inspired her. Psychologically, this phrase signals emotional strength. The Sigma male's self-possession frees him to live truthfully, and that freedom draws others in. To women, it's a promise of a man who's real, not a mask. His words say, "I'd rather be respected for who I am than liked for who I'm not." That clarity separates him from the crowd, making him unforgettable. The Sigma male isn't just a man. He's a mirror, reflecting the power of living true to yourself. His words aren't magic. They're the echo of a life built on self-respect, purpose, and quiet strength. But here's the deeper truth. The qualities that make him magnetic live in all of us. The courage to let go of approval, to choose peace, to walk away when it's right, to chase your goals, to be unapologetically you. These aren't exclusive to him. They're choices waiting for you to make them. As you leave this video, ask yourself, what would your life look like if you spoke with that kind of clarity? If you lived with that kind of conviction? The Sigma male's power isn't in his words alone. It's in the way he embodies them. And that power is within your reach. Let this be the moment you start to step into it. Reflect on the phrases that struck you today. Which one resonated most? Which one challenged you to rethink how you show up in the world? The answers might just light the path to a life that's not only magnetic, but deeply, authentically yours. If this journey into the Sigma male's world sparks something in you, drop a comment below. Tell us which phrase hit you hardest and why. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and join the Elderly Life community. Tap the bell so you never miss a video that could shift your perspective. Let's keep growing, reflecting, and living unapologetically. See you in the next one.